Yo, hello, hello. Check 1 2 1 2. Yo. Okay. Yeah, we are gonna hammer pull day, like back, shoulder, biceps. Since my legs are still sore, we gonna, is it like postpone? Yeah, postponing the leg session, but basically doing like the pull day 1 day earlier, which is, not like too bad, always good to hit like the upper body, right? Um, let's see, what should we do? Like a little bit too loud for some reason. Um, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so we're definitely gonna do like pull-ups again, and we're starting with like wide pull-ups instead of lat pull-downs the last time. Then I might just gonna do some standing dumbbell rows maybe. We definitely gonna do like 4 sets first exercise, right? Then we're gonna do 3 the next one. So I'm not like quite sure yet if like 3 exercises are gonna be enough for my pull day. Yeah. For the chest, I think it's definitely enough. It's working out. But for the back, there might be like, we're gonna do like 1 extra. So we're definitely gonna do like a wide grip, neutral grip row, and maybe like another like neutral grip pull up. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like doing like, hi Christoph, man, how's it going? Greetings. Yeah, it's always, yeah. I have to train like 3 days in a row. Otherwise, there's like no point for me for whatever reason. 3 days in a row, 2 days off, where I do like my cardio stuff and then repeat. It's never ending. It's never ending. I did my cardio 2 days ago. I went for like a running session. So I usually do my cardio stuff outside when I can. And this is why I can't train my legs today. So I trained my whole leg, like weight training my legs 4 days ago, I think. Let's see. Let's look it up exactly. Oh, it was even like 5 days ago. But 2 days ago, I went for a running session, and I don't know what it is with my legs, but the combination of like running and weight training, it takes like so long to recover from it. So I need a little bit more recovery for my legs now. But yeah, I really enjoy my cardio stuff, but usually not on the same time when I do like my weight training stuff, right? Yeah, all day leg. I used to like my leg workouts too, but since my lower back got so bad, it's just like I'm like definitely happy that I can do it, but I'm still missing like a few exercises I would like to do, but yeah. But yeah, which means my legs are still sore from my running session 2 days ago, right? Ah, shit. Alexa, aus. Oh, that's like my speaker, man. So can't train my legs, but if you can't train your legs and you can do like your upper body stuff, it's good enough, you know. So this is what we're gonna do. One day earlier, the pull day. Hopefully tomorrow I can do my legs, but who knows? It's like still, I don't know, man. It's like this classic like muscle soreness in your legs, you know, that I have, and yeah, tomorrow should be fine, I think. So I think, yeah, we're gonna do maybe like 4 main back exercises today, right? Pull-ups, close grip pull-ups, and dumbbell rows, and like those like extra lat pull downs with and yeah, maybe like 4 sets each. First exercise, 3 sets the other ones. Then I think I just gonna do some kind of like rear shoulder face pulls. Since I'm always doing like some kind of like rear shoulder. One exercise, 3 sets, and this is usually good enough for me. So what should I do for biceps? What are we feeling today? Do we do like the curl bar? Bicep curls with the curl bar? I think it's been a while. Yeah, let's do bicep curls with the curl bar. What I like about this one is that I'm doing like a close grip one and like a wider one, so I'm kind of like alternating in between. And let's use like the curl bar and then most likely incline dumbbell curls. Since I don't know, they're feeling so freaking great. Yeah, I remember the last time I decreased the weight, but upped the reps, which felt amazing too. And then it's like some shrug time, you know, a little bit of like dumbbell shrugs today maybe, and some strength old school wrist hammer curls. Yeah. You're not like arm day. I mean, everybody has like a different body part that you like to train, right? That's like your favorite kind of thing. But it's good that it's your legs, you know, that you like your leg session, which is way more important than your arms for sure. Yeah. But this is like a good thing about the weight training. You can adjust this, right? You can better with your arm training. Even though I rather have it like you, man. It's just like so important that you have like strong legs or like, you know, like your leg training instead of, you know, since like arm training is when you do like your back day, like your pull-ups and your rows kind of thing, it's already including a lot of arms, which is nice, right? And I don't do like too much for my arms either. I just stick to like a high volume back day and I squeeze in 2 more arm exercises. That's it. I don't do anything else. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do today. Ooh. Dude, I wanted to watch like the boxing match usually, like Joshua against like Nuganu guy. Like but yeah, I guess like I'm way too late for this, you know. It's already over kind of thing. My workout is more important for me. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do my first warm-up round and then you know then the fun is gonna start with pull-ups. Or I'm gonna do like first like a few lat pull downs. You know, I always start like really slow. Really slow it is. Don't like when I have like 2 upper body days in a row. I still feel like kind of like exhausted from yesterday's push day. But it is what it is, you know. It's better than having like an off day and you know. I'm gonna do the best. Like my whole chest and shoulder area is like so sore. Okay.
Rich cat.
Ah. Do like this monster TTS is funny. If you're like on a desktop PC, just copy like the link and see it's gonna takes you to like a whole different website. You can do like so much fun stuff with like the monster TTS stuff. You like my stream? Oh, nice, awesome. I think we have to adjust the camera so you guys gonna see like the pull-up bar. Like so much stuff like laying around all the time, man. I think that's good enough. Whew. Yeah. Another warm-up circuit like this, and then some lat pull-downs, and then hopefully we're like, you know, warm enough to do like some pull-ups. But we're definitely gonna start real slow. Okay, so I have to see what I'm gonna eat today. So I think, wait, you're still streaming, Christoph? Thanks for the wait, buddy. I thought you were like already done with your stream. Didn't know that you were like already streaming. Still streaming, I mean. So let's see. So I have to adjust the food a little bit with the colors in general. Why did it track like double now? This is like so weird. This app is like trolling me. I swear. Okay, shit. Can I do like... Can I delete like everything? Oh no, let me please delete everything. A little bit like fucked. Okay. Whatever. So yesterday, if anyone's interested, I went with like 2,600 calories. And like I don't want to go more than 2,700. Definitely have to lower like the calorie a little bit since I found out yesterday that last year around the same time I even had like 2 kilograms more and I ate like 300 calories less. Which is a good thing that I'm, you know, still kind of like not gaining any crazy weight but I think 2,600 calories is definitely around this, maybe slightly more. But yeah, no, surely but slowly, or like slowly but surely, like the diet is showing, you know. I'm definitely getting like pretty like small. But at the same time, we want to get shredded, you know. This is how we do it. And hopefully within like the next like 3 weeks, you know, it's like worth it, you know, when we kind of like get down a little. Ah, yeah, this definitely, gets like my heart rate up. So, which means, I'm definitely have like chicken wings later, so this is already like set in stone. The only thing which is like still optional is the carb intake, where we might, let's see, oh wait, I had even had like more. I had like 100 grams of mangoes. Dude, like this frozen mango is like insane. It's so good. Yeah, so I have like just like a basic oatmeal, 100 grams. Nothing like too fancy. 300 grams of like rice milk and like a protein shake with it. This is like my thing to go. So let's see. My protein shake. Yes. Um, something is buggy with this app, man. Maybe I have to update it again. Okay, so I think I'm working with like 2,700 calories so far. Yeah. Let's see. So we definitely got like those chicken wings later, right? 3 of them, which is awesome. They're like the taste good. It's like high protein, low, like no carbs basically, and really low fat. What else? I could eat those gnocchis, but those gnocchis are definitely like, kind of like wasted calories. I feel like a little bit. It's better if I just eat like plain potatoes, but I think I still have like enough. Let's see. I eat maybe like 300 of this. And I think I'm back at drinking like 2 protein shakes a day. Otherwise, it's kind of like hard to get to like my protein goals for me. But I'm tracking like the wrong stuff. Um, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got like at least like 180 grams of like protein today, which is not too bad. But I would rather have like 200 grams. Maybe 180 is not too bad. Even though 180 is fine. It's good enough. Yeah, so much for this. Let's do some lat pull downs to do like the kind of like pull up warm up, and then we're gonna do pull ups. So I have to find like a way get a little bit more protein in the diet. Without those like milk products too much. I mean, I could probably. So the breakfast is like awesome. That is that what we're gonna keep up. We need more protein. More protein. Dude, like, why is it trolling me so? Oh, this was from yesterday. Oops. Oops. Maybe I'm gonna eat like this, like pop roll as well. How much fat and stuff are that? I'm maybe gonna get like this one. 2650. Now this looks not too bad. 50, 20, 30. I think I can live with that. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna do like one more with the warm up, and then we're going into basic like body weight pull ups. And most likely 4 sets. 4 sets would be like the goal. And then, yeah, just like the basic pull stuff for now. This was like my current weight today, which is quite interesting. So like yesterday, oh shit, I didn't copy it yesterday, right? No. But yesterday it was like at least like 1 kilogram, a little bit over like 1 kilogram higher. But it's always like some kind of like, water, whatever you have, and it's definitely like my current weight on 5. But tomorrow it's going to be probably like 89 again. It always goes like a little bit up and down, but the goal is to have like a consistent, like 88 at the end of the month, and hopefully, and this is like my body fat percentage, which is even like way more important. It's like 17.5. This is like way more important to lose like the weight. So this is, but it's a good indication that the weight loss is definitely like working, slowly working. Losing weight is not this hard, right? But it's kind of like, if you want to really do it like really slow, which is like, the best thing you can actually do, in my opinion. It's just like, you can like eat to the limit, that you slowly lose some weight. You're not maintaining your weight and you're not gaining weight, obviously, right? You want to do it like slowly. And this is, yeah. It's definitely awesome to still eat like 2,600 calories. Okay, another warm up, and then it's time, no more delaying. Where's my ball? I always need like my yellow ball. Yeah, 4 sets of pull-ups to go. I think we're gonna do like a little bit like over shoulder width, you know. It's always nice to not go like too wide, but at least to have like, you know, a little bit like over shoulder. Yeah. That's gonna be brutal as heck, but we gotta do it. This is definitely not like my strongest things, you know, but it's awesome at the same time. That's like freaking rough. We like listen to like some EDM stuff. Let's see what we can actually listen to. Since we are, you know, just like priming. Sister Nancy. There's like so much reggae to choose from, man. It's insane. What is like Santa Moja? Okay, I can't play this. Oh, you know what? Let's start slow with. Yeah. It's reggae. Maybe after this, you know. Okay, let's see. First round. Ooh. We can do it. We can do it. Ooh, yeah. This kind of hits. I definitely could have needed like one more day to rest my forearms, but it just doesn't make sense for me to make like an off day since I have to squeeze out the leg session tomorrow. And yeah. Okay. This is good. Okay. 3 more sets to go, man. Damn. Let's see. It's always nice to lock in like the reps, right? So I definitely know what I did the last time. And the main goal is obviously all the time to hold like the rep weight range and obviously get better at some point, but at least, you know, not get worse. Thanks again for the wait, Christoph. I didn't know you were still streaming. I saw you doing like earlier your bicycling, like indoor, right? Like your cardio stuff. But appreciate the wait. It just with my forearms are like so on fire. But have a great day, man. Have a great weekend, Friday. You know, it's like the only thing for me still figuring out the forearm stuff, but I think it gets better. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Okay, 2 more sets. And then we're gonna hit the next one. But I think in general my forearms are got better. They're still like kind of like weak, I feel like, compared to like the other muscle groups. But maybe those like wrist curls are already helping. They're kind of like hard to tell. From Hungary, yeah. I actually got like the German flag in it, like an emote, right? Okay, my emotes are not loading for some reason on my tablet, but yeah, much love from Germany, man. Okay. Third round, we can do it. One more. And I think I said I'm gonna do first some kind of like standing dumbbell rows. So I use like my bench and I get like some support from it. So this way it's not gonna hit like my lower back too much. Even though I found like an interesting row thing from like Michael Herner, I think it was. So he does like even like some heavy dumbbell rows with like any support. It's insane. He does kind of like, I think he leans like his elbow on like the upper leg like this, and then he rolls, which is with like low weight is usually, you know, not too crazy, but he does it with like some crazy heavy weight. It's like impressive, but yeah, I think I'm still gonna, you know, concentrate like more on the movement, on the row, and keep like my lower back intact for now. And I'm trying like a different approach as well. So I always wanted to do like mobility, strength training, and with mobility I mean really like spine bending kind of things, you know, like yoga style, like a lot of like upward dogs, and it's just like I think this was not like the wildest idea, so I'm trying like a different approach now, that I'm not gonna put like my focus too much on the spine bending thing. That puts like a lot of pressure on the discs, and I'd rather do like other like stuff for like my hips and for like legs in general, or like, you know, but basically less or like no back bending anymore. And yeah, let's see if it makes like a difference, you know. I think I've never done it. I always try to do like these like upward dog where you press like your body from the ground and you would like, you know, it's maybe this was not like the best idea, but yeah. Let's try like a different approach now. Okay. One last it is. I think we did like 7 or 8, right? Yeah. So let's kill it completely, you know. I'm gonna do like as much as I can, obviously. Then I'm gonna lower, and then I'm gonna do like, you know, like a quick break, and then we're gonna hit like a few more maybe. Just like, you know, what we can. Ah. Okay. This is definitely good for now. So let's see. Since this is like my kind of like wider exercise, right? Now we're going into like a close grip run. I always like to do like some kind of like row. If it's like my cable rows, barbell rows, dumbbell rows, this kind of thing. And today I think is the best. I always go like with my gut, or like I kind of like change it up a little bit, you know, from week to week. But it's always, if you train for like a longer time, you know, you definitely got like a feeling what kind of exercise you should do, or like, you know. And I'm doing, let's see, we call them dumbbell rows, standing, but kind of like leaning a little bit on like the bench kind of thing. So we get like all the kind of like row thing from the back, while keeping like the spine neutral, and, you know, kind of like no pressure on the back, which is really important for me. So this is, and it's already been like 40 days since I did this one. Is it right? 40 days seems so freaking long. The last time I definitely did like cable rows. That's I know of. Before this, I think we did like barbell rows. Yeah, it could be right. Okay, let's set it up. We're doing like full range, you know. We're kind of like trying to lower the weight completely to the ground. Not completely to the ground, but completely kind of like let it like hang and then like up again. So we're gonna use like the full range. And yeah, I think this is gonna be rough. We did like 4 sets the last time, but I feel like I have to reduce my volume a little bit, and I don't want to cut out like one whole exercise. So I'd rather do like maybe like 1 set less and see how it's gonna affect like my whole recovery time for the next like 1 or 2 weeks, and then, you know, yeah. So I think we're just going with like 3 sets. Should I do like the left side first? I feel like this is like the weaker one maybe. It's always usually good to go with like the weaker side, then you have like a number, you know. You don't want to do like left side 8 and the right side 10, you know. You kind of like want to like adjust it like to like one even number. So I think, yeah, let's start with the left one. Oh. We did like 10 the last time, so somewhere between like 10 to 12 would be like the goal. So let's see where we're at. Ah, rough. Ah, holy shit, man. Did like one rep more, which is definitely nice. But I still feel like range of motion wise, there's like still, you know, time for like improvement. But like say like space, not like time, right? Like space for improvement. Okay, let's see. I'm definitely so happy that like my protein, whey protein powder that I bought like 7.5 kilograms. At least like the vanilla and chocolate one are tasty. They're awesome. The banana I haven't tried yet since I still have like something left from like year's end. But at least those two main flavors are like definitely like tasty. I was like a little bit scared, you know. Since like it's been like I think like 5 or 7 years since the last time I bought like from like my protein. And not too bad, you know. I'm definitely like surprised by it that it tastes like so good. And the price was just like no brainer, basically. I think I paid like something below like 16 euros since I got like a 10 euros off thing, no, like a 8 euros off. But I could have gotten like a 10 euro extra as well. I just got like unlucky with the timing. But below like 16 kilograms per kilogram, like whey protein, it's definitely like a really good price. Yeah, I still remember those times, like 17 euros, like 5 or 8 years back, which was like a normal price, and can't complain about this. Yeah, so definitely post-workout is gonna be chicken. Yesterday it was salmon, some pasta and tomato sauce. Today it's just gonna be like some gnocchis, chicken, and some, ketchup, tomato ketchup. This is gonna be my thing to go. Okay, are you ready for the second round? Let's do. Oh. Hey, Pancake on Cake, how's it going, man? Can you do a balls reverse? Oh, like a balls reveal? No, I can't. I just read like balls reverse, but what's like verse? But no, this is like the wrong platform, my dude. But nice try. This was quite heavy, man. So I was about to say that my left side is slightly different from like the feeling than like my right side. I always have it, or like I have it for like a long time. You meant footballs? Yeah, of course you meant footballs. I don't have like any footballs here, man. Yeah. I mean, I can give you like a balls reveal, but it's maybe not something you want to have, Like this is my balls reveal, okay? It's actually pretty good. I like this kind of like black roll. You have like a kind of like bulge for your, your spine. Okay. So you're gonna do like one more set, I think, and then you're good with this one. And then we're gonna hit close grip, neutral grip, pull-ups. Okay. Easy. How's man? How's it like turning? How's it hanging? Ah, man. Good stuff. And 3 sets is definitely enough here. Now we're gonna hit some close grip pull-ups, man. And yeah. Ooh. Do maybe. Right. So I'm basically doing. I did the neutral grip, close grip pull up the last time, so I'm gonna do like this one, like the different like grip variation, just to change it up a little bit. I don't know if it actually hits like more the back than like just like this one, since usually I don't know. It's but it's definitely nice to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, so let's destroy those hands completely, you know? Oh, I wanted to check like my sleep thing today. So let's see if I have. So like yesterday was, I think, like one of the worst sleeps I ever had. At least like what like my thing tracked, and let's see if it's got like a little bit better. Yeah. So like my deep sleep was not too great, and I could definitely feel it yesterday from like the performance level, and we have like all of this kind of like measurements, right? So green is good, red is bad, okay, and blue is also bad. But so this is how it looks like today. It's not too bad, you know. Out of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 7, we got like 4 good and 3 bad. But yesterday, out of 7, there was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad. So it's a little bit better, you know. But yeah, still like kind of like hard for me until I fix like my sleep schedule again. Okay, so wish me luck on the pull-up. So I'm gonna do like 3 sets here. We already did right grip pull-ups, right? This is definitely hit like more the latissimus part. Doing like some close grip ones. I feel like this like kind of like similar with like neutral grip, close grip rows. It hits like more like the middle part of the back. Hey Ghost, what up, man? Yeah, just like a regular pull day for me. And like I already said yesterday, I can't train my legs because they're like still too sore. How's your day starting, man? You're getting ready for a push day. Oh, nice. Enjoy. What I always recommend is if you like since for you it's like morning still, right? Even though since it's already what time is it? Is it like 12 o'clock? Probably like 12 or like 1 o'clock, like PM. Yeah, so it's already like kind of like after like morning hours. Get like a oatmeal in, you know, half an hour, 1 hour before your training session, and then, you know, get some extra kind of like energy out of it. Okay, let's see. First round. You see like the pull-up bar? Tofu and mushroom, interesting. But rice is good. Rice is definitely good. I'm not like a mushroom fan, you know, and tofu, same. But mushrooms are awesome too, you know. Okay, wow. That is good. All right, we have to write it down that I'm doing these like slightly different grip. Didn't I look it up the other day? Was like the difference. Let's see. Pull up different grips. Okay, so like the neutral grip obviously is like it's better for your shoulder as well, but but I just want to basically see like a different thing. So what kind of like muscle group is involved by doing like a close-up thing, a closer grip instead of like having like a wide grip, you know? So let's see. Pull up, wide versus close. But I don't mean like close grip, it's more like this neutral grip. It's more like a neutral grip. You know, Google is our friend. We're gonna look it up. Even if you find anything about this. Okay. What do we find here? Wide grip works more like the teres major. I don't know what kind of a muscle group this is. I would guess like it's like the latissimus, like the back, wide back muscle, right? Works on the lats more. Narrow works on the lats more. Wide grip targets the inner bicep head, the upper lat, the narrow target the outer bicep head. Neural seems to more hit that straight muscle in the form that goes from the elbow half down the forearm. Yeah, this is not really like what I'm looking for. Getting close to it, but yeah. Let's do like another one. I mean, wide grip in general, obviously we have like biceps involvement, but it's kind of like the same with like hammer curls as well, you know? Doing like kind of like a close grip run, neutral grip run, it's, yeah. I think like this one should definitely hit like, the wider grip definitely hits like this part of your forearms more, and latissimus, so with the wide back muscle. But I think like the close one maybe hits like this part more, like biceps, you know, and but same, you have like this involvement too, but I just like interested to see what's like part of the back it actually hits more. You think it's like the inner back? Let's do like a second round. Okay, one last. I should usually have it like in here. Let's see. Yeah, so like wide pull-ups, obviously wide back muscle, wide latissimus, and the big round arm muscle, which is kind of like it's basically like this part here as well on the back. It's called like big round arm muscle in German. Großer runde Armmuskel. It's interesting. And yeah, the big back muscle, obviously. And let's see if you can find like a different kind of like thingy. Vor der Stange heben. And you can definitely target like your kind of like upper back as well. It depends a little bit how like your elbow position is. For example, if you pull like your kind of like the chest until like the pull-up bar, right? Kind of like high, and you pull like your elbows to the back like this, you know. You kind of like hit like the more like the middle part of this one. But if you just concentrate on doing like the elbows now on the close to the body, and more like on the side, I feel like this is like more like the lower part of the latissimus and like the lower back muscle. When the elbow is like close to the body, instead of like I guess like they mean like this one, right? Instead of like this one, they mean like this one. Interesting. I don't know if it makes like such a big difference if you do like so this one is the one I wanted to check out. I mean, it's like kind of like the same muscle group, it seems like. Yeah, it's kind of like same. So let's do like the last one. Definitely feels good, but but this definitely hits different, man. It definitely hits different. It's kind of like a similar muscle group, I think. If you do like kind of like a wide grip on this one, or like going like into like this light neutral grip one, it's nothing like too crazy big of a difference, it seems like. And I feel it like, I don't know, it's kind of like hard to hard to feel when I'm. This is like my third exercise of it. It's your first exercise always hits like different than like your third one in terms of like how you feel your muscle working. So like if you just do like this, like lat pull downs, which is like kind of like same to like pull ups. Yeah, it's totally nice. Like this is what I'm looking at, right? I have like these like kind of like pictures here, and uh, everything in red is like what kind of like muscle group you're kind of like targeting, and just by switching like your elbows a little bit like to the side or like to the back, squeeze it together, you can get like a different kind of like muscle group or like target like your back leg is slightly different. This is what I usually like about like different kind of like grips, like wider grip, close grip, supinated grip, this kind of thing. That's definitely fun. I don't think it makes like such a big difference. For someone who isn't like a crazy like bodybuilder, and has like a million more muscle groups than like a normal person. Okay, so we already did like 3 exercises, which means one last left, and this is gonna be. I think we're gonna do lat pull downs with the rope today. So we're gonna focusing on the stretch and just like on the latissimus movement. So let's set it up. Let's hit like the shuffleness. The shuffleness in the playlist. We're gonna keep it fresh. It's like for me, like closer grip maybe hits like your upper back a little bit more, while the wider one maybe goes like more to like the lower part. It could be a little bit wrong. It's kind of like always like how you feel it, how you do it, right? But either way, it's definitely nice to alternate between like different kind of like grips. Okay, so we're gonna do lat pulls with the rope. Maria, and enjoy your push day goes. What are you going to train? What kind of like exercises? Chest, shoulders, and abs. Okay, yeah, but what kind of like chest exercises you're gonna do? What's like on the plan? I guess some basic flat bench pressing, right, with barbell dumbbells, some inclined, and maybe like a fly. But everybody's different, you know. Yesterday I did like my dumbbell, inclined dumbbell presses for like my upper chest. Then we did some kind of like scuffed flies. And then I did dumbbell presses in the end. And I've never done any like flies before like my press movements. And it was interesting. Okay, awesome. So you're kind of like focusing on like the upper chest, which is really important. Yeah. Then you have like a normal chest press. Nice. And some with like fly rotation machine. Do you mean like this ones? When you have like some kind of like elbow thing, either like this or like this, right? What kind of thing you mean with it? Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah. 3 chest exercises, it's good enough. And then probably gonna do like some kind of like it's like the seated press. The chest seated press. Okay, and some curls. Okay, nice. Okay, 18.5. I don't really bench with that at all. And so, I mean, I can definitely recommend starting with bench pressing instead of doing like the chest seated presses at some point. But I would probably recommend start with it like first. Do this as like a first exercise, and just use like the bar itself. You know. I don't know if you have like a possibility to get like some spotters on like me, like this one. Put these ones here in between, and you're good to go. If you have like some kind of like cage available, or like some kind of like half rack system where you have like a spot thing. If not, I swear, just do like your kind of like the bar itself should be like more than enough at first to learn like the techniques, right? And then start like slowly with some weights. I always have to, yeah, I would not recommend the Smith machine. You don't learn like the technique, you know, just like the Smith machine is nice if you want to just press like some heavier weight and just work on like muscle contraction, but you're not learning any techniques there, you know, and especially like in the beginning, I think it's like important. If you really use like low weight, and if you know what you should look out for, that you kind of like should get like your the movement itself, if you know how it should look like, just do like the bar itself, like 12, 15 reps and see how it feels. Then you're gonna do like 5 each side, you know, and then you're gonna slowly adjust to it. And just make it safe, you know. You should never go like completely all out, like completely like muscle failure, you know. Just leave like a few reps in, but really just like 1 or 2 reps in, 3 reps in, and don't try to go like 15, 20 reps with this, you know. Even though there's nothing wrong. I just watched like a video today that like even like up to 30 reps it's not a bad thing, you know. It's just like all about like the muscle feeling. If you go like to muscle failure, close to muscle failure, how you gonna feel it and so on. Okay, we're not feeling disturbed at the moment. Another one. Give me like another one. But in general, if you start like a new exercise and you're feeling not safe enough, especially like on the bench pressing part, which I totally get, just start slow, like really, really slow, just with the bar itself, and then progress from there on, you know. You're always gonna be like able to just lowering on the chest a little bit, you know, and then you really have like no energy at all, whatever. There's always like, you know, you can always, especially if you start really slow with the weight and progress from there. You know, just train smart, you know. Don't try to completely, you know, go to muscle failure and then yeah. But I totally get the point, having like a spotter, and it's definitely safer. So let's do like a 18.5 and see how this feels. But I would recommend watch maybe like 1 or 2 bench press tutorials with like the barbell, what to look out for, how to do it completely, you know. And then try it out today, man. You know, it's always nice to learn like new things. I don't know how like your gym is like equipped in terms of like trainers, but usually there should be always like someone running around that can help you learning the technique, or like that looks over you, that how you do it kind of thing. So it gives you like a safer kind of like approach to it, especially like in the beginning, you know. If you just ask like a trainer, hey, can you look up, you know, can you spot me, or like can you teach me like bench pressing, you know, kind of thing. And yeah, usually, but it always depends like what kind of like gym you go to. And yeah. Yeah, it's just, I swear, it's if you don't do like exercises regularly, and there's always something, you know, to refresh, or I don't know. It's just and it's such like a amazing like exercise to do, you know. Don't get me wrong, those like cheated chest seated presses are definitely kind of like working the same muscle group, but at some point, this is kind of like just teaching you how to do the movement, you know, like work your chest, and then it hopefully at some point you're going to be able to do like some flat bench pressing. This is just like the first thing you're going to start with, and then, but it does mean maybe later on you're going back to some chest presses again. It's always nice to change it up here and there, but it's just like basically warming you up for like, you know, once you feel like going to like barbell bench pressing, just do it. And you know, I don't want to rush you. It's just yeah. Oh man. Definitely feels not too bad doing like these ones. And there's definitely like a few different things you can do like bench pressing with, you know, even though the basics are always kind of like the same. But I can always recommend just like YouTube it, you know, tutorial thing. Watch it like a few times and then you're good to go. And always like, if you really have like the possibility with like a commercial gym trainer guys, that you have like someone that can directly look over you, teach you this like in person, which is way better than watching like a YouTube video usually. But do both if you can. And yeah. And but whatever you do, you know, it's like I said, just seated press is already like good enough. Oh, nice. This is awesome. If you have like someone that you know that helps you with this stuff. And it's usually not too complicated, but it's still, if you're kind of like new to it, or like if you start like wrong kind of thing, even if you do it for years, it's just like a different hand, kind of like grips, thing with your shoulders in, instead of pressing like this, pressing like this with like chest up and elbows in. It's like just like a small things over years, which can make like a huge difference. You usually on cable and Nautilus machines. Okay. I mean, everybody has like their personal preferences, right? I don't say like flat bench press, barbell bench pressing is like the only way to do it. There are like so many different approaches, and it's like I said, it's always nice. At best, maybe to get like all kind of like exercises in, but always switch it up here and there. But I would probably not recommend doing like dumbbell presses yet, like flat dumbbell presses, because it is definitely something. It's kind of like usually like a barbell is a little bit like easier, like balance wise, than having like two dumbbells in like both hands, right? So this is probably something. If you want to upgrade from like your seated chest press, think about doing those like barbell bench pressing free, like the Smith machine. It's not too bad either, but it's still kind of like killing the point by trying to learn the bench press technique. Obviously, it's way easier. Just have to concentrate on the muscle group you're working on, but that's not the thing. Yeah. It's just, the main thing is always like, don't fuck anything up with your joints, with your muscles, and with your body in general, It's definitely like always like looking out for this. Okay, one last. Yeah. So the back part is done. Now we're gonna do some rear shoulder, and I think I'm just gonna do like an easy sitting on the ground, face pulls, and that's it for the rear shoulder. Yeah, nothing fancy. Yeah, I mean, get like the best out of like every exercise kind of thing, right? You should definitely kind of like train hard. So like I just watched like an interesting video with like Atlinix today, and since like sometimes it's like a little bit confusing with like the rep ranges, and let's see where do I have it? Yeah, it's called you can't build muscles with light weights, which is definitely interesting. So in general, you can definitely build like muscles with like low reps, higher weight, or like you know, kind of thing. 1 second, I can't do both. My multitasking is like kind of like shit. So this is like the video I'm talking about. So in general, I think it just like explains that's like doing like a weight that you can press like three times, for example, right? Let's just like do like bicep curls 3 times. You can definitely make sure that they go like to like muscle failure kind of thing, which signals your body, oh wait, you know, you kind of have to build up like more muscles and so on. Even though you can argue with like the rep range that like would be more effective to like 8 reps like this. The thing is just with like lighter weight is if you want to have like the same result kind of thing, you still have to go like to muscle failure at some point or like close to muscle failure, which means you don't want to do like 30 reps with like bicep curls, right? Where you can maybe do like 40 out of it. You kind of want to have like still like a weight that at some point that you can't curl it anymore, right? But it's definitely interesting. And I think like Dr. Mike, like this, what is it called again? Periodization, something YouTube channel. It's just if you stick between like 8 to 12 reps, it's good enough as well, you know. Don't go like too crazy. Like 8 to 12, whatever, you know. Yeah. We come to Mike Mensa. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like I think since then, you know, there are like definitely like a new, way more like studies out there, and that I would definitely recommend, you know, even obviously Mike Mensa was like a great guy, right? Even though I don't know like too much about him, but he was like a yeah. It just follow like the nowadays the YouTube guys that I have like a you know like a bunch of subscribers and know their stuff is definitely like good to go, you know, like why not trust them, you know? And yeah, let's not talk too much. Let's do like a quick roller thing. Quick. We said we're gonna do face pulls, right? Sitting or like seated face pulls. Seated face pulls with the cable. You can actually use this. Yeah, so we're gonna do like these ones. It's like so weird, you know. I had like this cable system for like 2.5 years, and I've never done any seated face pulls. I just started doing them like 60 days ago. So it's I always wanted to do them like standing, but it's not working out with my kind of like angle with the cable. But it kind of like works the same like sitting. But if I could do it like standing, I would probably do it like standing. But it is what it is. So it is good enough. Like 30. Was it like 30 or was it 20? 30. In general, you should just like remember that every workout, every exercise should be, if your main focus is to build up like muscles, you definitely should choose like a weight that you can, you know, move between like 8 to 12 times, and the 12th time should be close to muscle failure, that you know, have like even like trouble to press it anymore, kind of thing, right? This would make like the most sense in terms of like, you know, hypertrophy range. But even if it's just like 2 or like 3 exercises out, I just watched. Maybe I can find like a really interesting video about this as well. It was from Jeff Nippert. Okay, this was like jump volume. I don't think this was like the video. I'm just trying to watch like the, what is like Verlauf, like the, what is it called in English? The history of like my YouTube thing. I guess you can say like history, like the browser history. But I don't know. That is not the one. This is not the one. I have like so many videos, it's insane. This is what I usually like to do when I sit like on my PC. Yes, here goes. Have a good one. Enjoy your push day, man. Maybe it's what this one, how to train for pure muscle growth. I don't know though. Yeah. There's like an interesting study where it talks about, you know, that like 50% or like even like more people are kind of like using like a lower weight than they usually should be, because they're not training close to muscle failure, kind of thing. This is like the whole like sense out of this video. But I don't know if it's like this one, to be honest. There are like so many videos out there nowadays. Yeah, I don't think it's this one. Yeah. Okay, anyways, we're gonna do like the first one with like the seated. Ooh, yeah. So we're gonna do like 2 more sets like this. And then we finally gonna hit like some bicep curls again with the curl bar. I think it's been a while since I used this one. So it's basically rear shoulder left, biceps, and some traps. And I wanna do like those like wrist curls thingies for like forearm at the end too. Well, I would love to watch like the Joshua fight, but I think it's too late when I'm done with everything. And I don't want to pay like 25 euros. So Joshua and Noganu are like fighting, even like at the moment still, I don't know. This is definitely like way too late. But yeah. At least I think I'm gonna watch like the Fury and Usyk fight. But I got a feeling they want like 30 euros for it, you know? It's getting more and more expensive. But I think it's this fight is definitely worth it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, let's do one more. Yeah, those like 2 more kilograms, I think. This month is gonna be like where it's gonna finally, matter. It's I'm getting out of like this chubbiness. And then the real deal starts next month, So this is like targeting maybe like below like 15% body fat. This would be the goal. What my scale tells me, This would be like the goal. One's like this one. Do I know this song? What happens if I do like the shuffle stuff? Or basically shut it off? If you want to see after this song that everything is laggy now. Yeah, one does that. Oh. Yeah, my fingers are definitely done. Especially doing this movement with only like 4 fingers, right? Like my thumb is like behind and it's just damn. Very good workout, thanks. Yeah, it's not done yet. So like the back part and the rear shoulder part is done. It's just like biceps and traps missing. Yeah. Now it's gonna get interesting with the curl bar. Yeah, it's been like 2 months since I used this one. Over 2 months, man. Damn, I really hope it's, let's see. This is rough. Just for the fingers. But soon I wanna include like some bouldering climbing again. And with the climbing, I'm gonna strengthen like my fingers more. So this is, even though I'm gonna damage them a little bit at the beginning, but maybe in the long run, I'm getting like stronger. Oh, this beauty. It was just like 2 months on the wall, never touched, nothing. Too bad. Bad. I said I'm going to rest. It's been a long weekend. Yeah, totally. Rest are like so freaking important. I just felt it myself like over like a month back, I was training like 6 times a week, and on the 7th day I was doing like some cardio. It's just there's like no point, you know. You should definitely listen to your body when you feel tired, when you feel exhausted, when you're too sleepy. Yeah, you know, you should train smart and not like hard. I mean, you should train hard at the same time, but still, you know, there's like no point to train like 5, 6 times a week when you're not like a pro bodybuilder, you know. I mean, if your body can take it and you make progress and, you know, it's fun, do it. But I don't think it's like too like achievable for like everybody, you know, or like most people. Okay, 20 kilograms it is, man. 20 it is. By the way, this bar is like camouflage style, right? Can you see it? Since you wear like a lot of like army stuff, Christoph. Some biceps, you know. Most important muscle group for us, man. Biceps only. It's usually enough. If you can't train at all, you know, if you're not even like into weight training, at least train your arms, you know. Okay, let's see. So we did like 4 sets with it. Let's see how it is after like over like 2 months, you know, doing these ones. I think we're gonna start like close. First set is gonna be close ones, and then we're gonna like alternate in between like right close, and yeah, definitely getting hungry. Let's hammer it. It's definitely a good weight, but I think it's still time to increase by at least like 1 kilogram. Yeah, it's been yeah. Usually when I do like a good like over like 12 reps, you know, we did like 13. It's time to increase the weight. Yeah, and I'm working on my new Instagram post as well. Since like the past 3 weeks, nothing crazy happened, or like the past 2 weeks, nothing happened with like my weight thing, right? But I expect within like the next few days, that like my weight is gonna adjust below like around like 89 kilograms, and that I already made some progress then. But there's still like 5 kilograms to go. You lost about 5 kilograms over the last. Wait, really? There's like the goal, like really to lose like body weight for now, Ghost. 5 grams is definitely like a lot. So what's your jam at the moment? It was your goal. Okay. Are you feeling better now? Or like different? Yeah. Right group. Okay, you feel lighter on your feet. Yeah, this makes sense after like losing 5. I retain most of my strength on work. Okay, nice. So like for me, it's not necessarily like about the weight. Since I'm not like the most muscular guy, right? For me, it's more like when I have like a good definition on like my midsection. Basically, when I lose like the body fat on my ab area, that is when like the diet or like the weight loss is it's gonna be worth it basically. And it's just, I don't know, it's yeah, I completely lost like the sentence I wanted to tell you guys. Hi Strengthman. Mike Tyson fighting live on Netflix. Yeah, I know, I heard it. But Joshua's fighting right now on like the zone. Joshua against Nagano, man. It's interesting. Nagano, I think Nagano even won like Tyson Fury. Or at least like it was like he didn't, I don't know, it was maybe like a close one, but the Nagano Tyson Fury fight was like pretty good. I watched it. And right now Joshua against Nagano is like on. But I don't know. Yeah. And Mike Tyson against Jake Paul. So I don't know. It's obviously Jake Paul is like 30 now or whatever, or is it below like 30 or like under 30? And Mike Tyson is out. Is he like 60, 57 or 58? I read, right? So it's definitely like a lot of like age difference, but obviously like Mike Tyson, right? If you just saw like Mike Tyson, in Hangover, knock out this guy. Obviously, it was like a movie, right? But it still reminded me of those like, bam. And completely knocked out. Nothing. I think he still got it. And I'm rooting for Mike Tyson. But the better one should win. And I really hope it's not gonna get like staged. And obviously, both of them gonna make like millions out of this fight, right? So I don't know how much like the money kind of thing is like, like basically Mike Tyson is gonna hold back a little bit, but makes like million. I don't know this Mike Tyson like too much. That's like personal thing, that I don't know. But it sounds interesting for sure. But I would rather watch like the fight. This is like on today, but I didn't want to spend like 25 euros for it. And I already woke up so late, and I would have missed every previous fight as well. And I don't pay like 25 euros for like one fight, man. It's too much. So let's see. Third round. You're eating an optimal nutrition model. Oh, nice. I think I've never had like any optimum nutrition protein bar yet. Only just like the protein powder. I've never bought any like protein bars. Ooh. Why is it so rough, man? Why is it so hard? So I don't know if you can watch like the fight on Netflix or if you have to pay extra for this. But yeah, I would like definitely to watch it, you know. But for me personally, like I would rather watch like the fight that's on right now, or the Tyson Fury against like Usyk. This is gonna be like a pretty awesome fight, I think, and I'm probably gonna spend like 30 euros for it. But yeah, it tastes okay, nice. I used to buy like a lot of like Amazon protein bars back in the days, man, until to like a point that I can't eat them anymore today. It's I had like this like and you have like this like subscription running on Amazon, right? If you get like delivered stuff like every month, every 2-3 months, whatever like your range thing is, right? Or like your setting is. And I don't know. I had like so many of these like Amazon protein bars that I just can't see them anymore. Not paid for next time soon the fights. Yeah, don't say this, man. DAZN makes it. You can watch like a little bit of DAZN even if you have like a subscription, but for like this main fight kind of thing, you have to pay extra. You know? And it's like just today, like Joshua fights, like Anthony Joshua fights against like the Nagano guy, this MMA fighter that knocked out like Tyson Fury, or like at least got like Tyson Fury to the ground. They're like fighting right now. But even if you have like a DAZN subscription, they want 25 euros extra just for you to see like this fight and like a few fights more. But it's I don't know how Netflix is gonna handle this, since I don't know how many millions everybody of them gets, right? So I could imagine Netflix might gonna do like something similar, but I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, you know. But yeah, let's see what's up. Anna. Nobody saw the last reps, okay? But at least it's kind of like Jay Cutler style bicep curls, you know. So it's like, boom. Okay, maybe not this extreme, but I just saw like a video of him recently where he was doing some kind of like curls, and he was definitely using like a lot of momentum. But obviously, if you see this guy, you know, and you see me, he's definitely right about this. Okay, what's next? Inclined dumbbells. Dude, I have to find a way to unblock my nose on a like a natural way. So maybe there are like some herbs, some ingredients, kind of things that I can like, you know, unblock my nose. Since it's kind of like annoying. It's even like, okay, it's actually not too bad right now, but it still could be better. I tried to do like 2 days ago when I went for my running session. The first time ever I tried to include like those nose breathing while running, and this is like a whole different level. Especially if your right like side is kind of like open, but your left side is fucked. It's rough. So I have to find like a way to kind of like you know, what did I say about this? You know, like I don't know. I forgot what's like the term is, but kind of like, you know, to make it like free, whatever. End up with 2 friends and go for a drink, but changed my mind. And okay, if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it, man. It's, you know, it is what it is. No judgment here. There's always gonna be another time, hopefully. But if you're not feeling it right now, you know, yeah, it is what it is. So that's gonna change like the setup. We're gonna do like incline dumbbell curls here. So I don't know what I should do with the incline dumbbell curls, to be honest. I think for now I'm gonna lower the weight and I'm gonna increase the rep range, since the last time I was like not too happy with the rep range. And I think it's, for me, it's more important to keep like a higher rep range up, and yeah. Oh man, my energy level is drained. What should we do? By the way, strength and everybody else in chat, rate my hairstyle, okay? Obviously, it's not gonna look the best since I have like my cap on right now, but give me like a number from like 1 to 10. How does my hair look, okay? I like my hairstyle. 1 to 10. My sister had like a interesting reaction. What did she say? Did she say like she had like some kind of like a I can't remember what she said, but she was like slightly shocked. It had like something with like, oh, you know, like kind of like some kind of like weird noises came out of her. So I don't know, like a 12. For real, you can be like honest with me. It's not like the final form yet, you know. I still have like this one. But like my calves are like still kind of like sore, man. So hopefully it's gonna be better like tomorrow. What we're gonna do? Looks fine. It's work in progress. Yeah, exactly. Now, dye your hair white. This is like the interesting part, right? I don't have like too much gray hair yet. Maybe let's wait like a, you know, like a few more years. But even if I get like gray hair, I'm not gonna like dye it. You know, I'm just gonna keep it like as it is. At least from my current standpoint. You know, I don't care like too much about it. Okay, we're gonna do lower weight, higher reps, which means hopefully gonna do like 10 reps each side. Otherwise, it's not gonna be worth it. And this is crazy. So we're doing a little bit of like higher reps. It's good. Ah. Yeah, so like I don't know. I thought it would be like easier to cut your hair by like a YouTube tutorial, you know? Even though I had like 3 YouTube tutorials. I should have probably stick to like 1, you know, but it just I don't know. Cutting your hair in front of like a mirror, it just, you know, I was kind of like putting like my hands like this, you know, like a real pro, and I was cutting it with like a scissor, you know. But for some reason, I was not able to get the hair in. I don't know if you get it, you know. It was like I wanted to not make it like this short, but I kind of like had like this hair. I wanted to cut it, and it was so freaking rough since you kind of like do it by like the mirror kind of eyesight, right? And at some point it got like so annoying. I said, you know what, fuck it, I do my style, and I used like this kind of like 15 centimeter thing on my razor thing, you know, like this the stuff I usually use to cut like my hair in general. And this was like the longest one I had, but it was still too short. But it is what it is. You know, mistakes were made, but it's definitely like different, you know, to cut your hair just by like mirror kind of thing. Maybe it's just because I'm wearing like glasses that it makes like this kind of like room thing, you know, like this. But cutting her, it was just like, you know, maybe not. It was not my day. You cut your hair 2 weeks ago and messed up. Can I not? Because I've been cutting her own since. Yeah, I swear, it's just like, yeah. And I took my time with it, you know. I had like an off day. I had like no rush at all. Okay, like one of the most. It was already dark outside, and the light in like the room was not too great. This was maybe like one of those things, you know. I should have maybe made it like with like you know, like daylight. Yeah. Reminder to myself the next time. You know, I got like another try before summer, basically. What do you mean with like stream down? Did we crash? Did we really crash? Is it me? At least my stuff is still working. I don't know if it's just like a lag. Okay. Rough. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like from Twitch side. At least I did not get like any error things on my OBS kind of thing. Everything like green. Yeah. So, but it looked like way easier from like the hairstyle tutorial kind of thing. And it was like a video from like 2 minutes. One was like 3 minutes. The other one was like 8, and the other one was like a little bit longer. But it's just maybe, you know, I need like a second try for it. I'm hungry. I need something to eat, but soon. We just got like one set left here, 4 sets on the shrugs, and then we're gonna do like the wrist curls thingies, and then done. Lean beef patty. I like this name so much, man. Lean beef patty, man, and she looks like crazy good, yeah. Even though I'm not like too much like into like that, like women are like too muscular, you know. But I still think, even though I just watched like a few pictures of her, so I don't know what like the current situation is and how much like juiced up those like Instagram photos are, you know. But at least that I know of, it looks like still okay, not like crazy much, but I could be wrong. I have to see like a few current pictures again. But yeah. He's definitely like juiced up. I do not like juiced up in terms of like, you know, he definitely looks like really well, like muscular and this kind of thing. He definitely does like weight training. This is what I mean with it. You know? Okay, let's see. One last. And then we're gonna do I think we're gonna do dumbbell shrugs today. Like this like natural juice, right? Oh shit. Yeah, what appeared tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. I would this like the one supplement other than like whey protein I can definitely recommend. At least if you think about going for it and you have like no idea, whatever, or like you're still in between, just YouTube, Google creatine and watch like a few videos, and you're definitely going to see that's like worth to take it. And with so many studies, that's like as long as you don't have like any like kidney failures or like issues with your kidneys, it should be, I think, totally fine. As long as you don't go like too crazy on it. With like 50 grams a day kind of thing, you know. I still stick to like 3 to 5 grams a day, even on my off days, and I keep this kind of thing up. Okay, dumbbell shrugs. And it's like, you know, it's definitely like mostly no side effects. And it depends a little bit, but it should have like so many, not even like that you get like slightly stronger with it. And it's just like, it can even have like benefits for your brain kind of thing. Like this, Andrew Huberman talked about this, like creatine kind of thing. It's pretty interesting. And it can get like, you can get like a better recovery, regeneration out of it as well. Yeah. And the interesting part is really strength, but you should maybe look it up a little bit, do some research. But I know usually I would personally not recommend doing those like days where you're kind of like, oh man, I have to do like a YouTube video, you know, I'm gonna do like my 90 grams like lat pull downs. But if you kind of like take like instead of like 5 grams, 3 grams, maybe like 20 grams for like a week, you can actually get like an increase of like a performance for like a short window, you know. I read it, or like I found like an interesting video about it, but I would never recommend doing these things anyway, since it's like not worth it to risk it to get like injured, right? But even like there's like short benefit kind of like thing is if you have like a powerlifting competition or whatever it is, right? If you need some extra strength. But I have like no experience with this. I just watched it with like a YouTube video. Like I watched like so many different YouTube videos about creatine. I don't know what from what channel it was, but just do your own research. I came to a result basically that it's worth taking if your focus is on building muscles, you know, to get like a little bit stronger, maybe if you're lucky, and improve your regeneration, recovery, and yeah. I got a feeling it's not too much helping for my brain, you know. But who knows? Maybe it could be like way worse without this, you know. Okay. What else? Shoulder. Not really like shoulder, but I got it on a shoulder like shrugs. So let's do like a warm up. We're gonna do like a quick warm up thing, and then we're gonna wait. I don't remember how much weight I actually used. 28. Back to full body training again. Okay, why? Why was it so long? Did you stream it? I mean, I would probably argue that if your non-streaming workout day, even if it's just like a full body and you work out for like 3 hours, 20 minutes, you're doing either like too much, you have too longer like breaks in between. I think I don't know if it's like worth it to train like this kind of like long. But it depends a little bit how you feel, but I would probably not try to go like above like 2 hours, to be honest. But like without the warm-up kind of thing, you know. This seems like pretty long. You can have like a pretty awesome workout within like 1 hour. Maybe at 1 hour and a half with like some decent warm-up things, and you know, on stream it's like a little bit different. It takes like a little bit longer, but 12 exercise. Oh, this is a lot, and this comes from someone who does like a lot of volume, you know. For like a full body, it's insane. So I did my pull day had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 exercises I had like on my pull day right now. With like this, maybe like 9 with like the small wrist curls or like these ones here, right? But like 12 exercises. Since like if you do like a decent kind of like lower body like squat kind of like thing, it's like pretty intense. It's like definitely like more intense if you have like 3 big body parts, right? Like doing like quads, back, and chest within like one workout. And I don't know. Did like 20 minutes, yeah, but it's still like over like 3 hours or like 3 hours. But it depends. Everybody's different. You're gonna see if you're not too tired, if you're gonna hit, you know, if you make some progress. Maybe it's not enough for you, but I think from like my perspective, it seems like too much. But you know, if it works, it works. So we're gonna do like 4 sets of like shrugs now. And I'm definitely lowering my kind of like volume as well at the moment. I feel like even like mine is too much. But the thing is with like the full body thing, I've never trained any full body workout yet since even if I just started doing like my workouts, you know, I started with I think like with the 5 split system, which was completely wrong. And nothing against like full body workouts, but for me it just would not feel right to maybe do only like 2 leg exercises, 2 chest, 2 back. I don't know. And this adds up, you know. If you want to do like your whole body kind of thing, 1, 2 exercises per like muscle group, obviously you're gonna get above like 10 exercises, right? This is what I don't like too much about this. But at the same time, what's like the most or like the best thing about this one is that you might only need like 2 or 3 off days and then you can train it again, you know? So this is why you should usually have like a lower volume, at least in my opinion, a lower volume exercises on like your full body workout thing, but you can train it like more often, you know? But I don't know. I'm like so fixated on like my push pull legs. And it doesn't really matter anyways, what kind of like training split you do, as long as you do it like right, you know? Yeah. Okay. It's not too bad. I can't complain about this. Dude, like there's like Simon tomato sauce pasta for me. It's like the best thing ever. Even though today is not gonna be bad either. I'm gonna get some chicken wings, some gnocchis, and you know, it's still delicious. But dude, those like Simon with it's amazing, man. Yeah, there's like so many different ways. I just told you like my point of view, which could be always wrong, you know, and or like different at least. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Second round. So I'm like, so now like the diet is gonna show, you know, if I made some gains or not. If I'm gonna still, you know, be like this, like stick, or if he made some gains. So like the next 2, 3 months, I'm gonna show. Every minute is different, exactly. I'm basically trying. I don't know how I did it like before, but I feel like letting like the weight completely hang out, you know. It's like really nice for me. That's kind of like letting like gravity do the work kind of thing. Just hold the weight and let it completely out, and then, you know, go like completely up again. And this feels like definitely amazing. Yeah. So, chicken wings, gnocchis later, which is nice. Homemade chicken wings, you know, 0 fat or like really, really low fat. And I'm back to like 2 protein shakes a day. Feel like without those 2 protein shakes, I'm not gonna hit like my protein goals. So I'm kind of like trying. I read like an interesting like a YouTube video, not like read, but I listened to like or like I watched a YouTube video, and this guy was talking about what is like schwindelig. Schwindelig. It's was like a runner, and he talked about switching from like mouth breathing to like nose breathing, which is in the long run is definitely like worth to trade. You know, like it's way more effective to breathe through your nose while running. But at least that I know of. I think it's only like it gets interesting when you try to run for like a longer period of time. For me, it's like a really hard transition from like mouth breathing to nose breathing because like my nose is like already like so blocked. And he actually said for himself, he cut out like all the milk products, you know, like kind of like dairy, milk in general, cheese, and it had like this crazy effect on his body that like his nose got like kind of like free again, you know. Um, since for me, I can't cut it out completely. I need like my pizza a week or like my whey protein, but I'm probably gonna try to lower like my skier intake. So I'm gonna see if it makes like a difference. Since like my left side, it's like a little bit blocked. And maybe it's, you know, it's because of like the stuff I eat, you know. It's not necessarily like even like the milk products. It could be like different other things, right? But yeah, for me, less milk makes like more sense. I feel like it's better for me. But yeah, that round. Round it is. Okay. One last. One last, and then it's just like a quick strength old school wrist hammer curls. Then we're done for today. Hopefully I can do my leg session tomorrow. My lower back feels great, but I'm trying like a different approach now. I already talked about this. So I really hope this is gonna, you know, get better. And then test. And if I don't have like any like leg soreness going on tomorrow, I'm gonna try to train my legs. But today it was not possible, man. I still feel like I trained my legs yesterday or like 2 days ago. And if everything goes as planned, I'm gonna do like my leg session tomorrow. If not, it's gonna be Sunday. But I'm definitely gonna try stay in bed like this long that, you know, when I wake up, that everything is gonna get, it's like good again, you know? Okay, one last. Yeah. I'm definitely like slightly exhausted, but we're gonna do like one last exercise. It's gonna be your exercise strength. I think, even though I could be still slightly wrong, I might think I feel like improvements for my forearms. I'm not feeling like too much like for my elbow yet. It's not crazy bad, but it's still not completely healed. But I think my forearms are getting better. And that is definitely, we're gonna keep it up. Just like a quick wrist curl things. So I think I might gonna have like weak forearms or like wrists in general, and this is gonna help me kind of like, you know, get like everything like this guy, you know, in order. Yo. I still have to figure out if it's like way more worth it to do like higher reps or use like a little bit like extra weight and stick to like basic weight training things, you know. Even though 16 reps are already like high enough, but I did even like when I started doing these ones with some lower weight, I even went up to like 30 reps, you know. So I have to see what's like best. Oh wait, did we even like take like a Hong Tai today? I don't think so, right? Ooh, damn. 2 more sets. Then it's time to eat. Already like at the 2-pack right now. Like a slight 2-pack. And let's see if we can make it like, you know, into like a 4-pack next month. Decent session, I think. Complain about this. I think my pull-ups are getting a little bit better, but it's obviously easier when you lose like some body weight, right? So if anybody has like any question, just shoot right now. It's time to say goodbye. So we did weighted pull-ups, standing dumbbell rows. So the first one was like wide pull-ups. My third exercise was close grip pull-ups. And then we did the lat puts with the rope. So this was like the 4 main back part thing. Then for the rear shoulder, we did seated face pulls with the cable. Then we had like biceps. We used like the curl bar and we did incline dumbbell curls. We did like a extra shrug exercise, you know, some dumbbell shrugs and those like exercise you just saw. It's kind of like strengthening forearms and wrists. Like what weight are you using for the weighted? Sorry, what not? Did I say weighted pull-ups? No, I said body weighted pull-ups, right? If not, I wanted to say like body weight pull-ups. But when I do like my body weight pull-ups, I just used I think like an extra 5 kilograms. Maybe at some point, I should include those ones. I used to do like a little bit like alternating from week to week between like body weight and weighted pull-ups. But maybe at some point we should do like some weighted pull-ups again. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow is gonna be my leg day. It's definitely about time. My last leg session was 5 days ago, which is actually not too crazy bad if you think about it. Yes. That's it. Yeah, pull-ups is definitely not like my strong suit, but it's the same time, this is what makes it like interesting, you know. Okay, thanks for watching. Like always, have a great Friday, Saturday, Sunday weekend, and maybe see you guys tomorrow with like a leg session. If not, I might be back on Sunday. You know, it depends. If I'm gonna rest enough with my legs, I have to train them. There's no way around it. And yeah, peace, much love. Yeah, bis dann. Yeah, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube.